And from City Council, we have Sherry Horn. And Sherry's been on the council for a few years. You were mayor at one time.
Yes, 2017.
Yes, so great to have you back. And there's all kinds of different things to talk about today. But one of them, tell us about this, something with the Sheriff's Department.
Yes, it's a Take Me Home program. I'm very excited about it. I heard about it a few months ago, and I spoke to Tim Moy, and he had heard about it too, and we were just waiting for it to be implemented. And now it has been, and it's called Take Me Home. And what it is if you have a loved one that has dementia or Down syndrome or autism, any kind of functional problem that they might wander away or get lost, forget where they are, you can register them. You or your caregiver can register them with the Sheriff's Department. You can go online, you submit a picture, where they may go, what they may do. If they react to something in a bad way or in a good way, you can list all those things on the site, their favorite places where they might go if they wander away. And that way, it saves time.
Yeah,
because
that's great.
If you just call the police and my loved one is missing, they'll have to come out and talk to you and get all this information.
That's a good program.
Yes, it's a wonderful program, especially for here. I'm thrilled to death about it. And I hope that, like any new program, you want people to sign up so they can. So I'm hoping that anyone here that has anything like that will sign up their loved ones.
So you go to OCSD,
right?
And then
you go to their website, and you go to, there'll be a Take Me Home program place, and you go there and you can fill in all their information.
Great. And I'm sure Tim Moy will, he comes on here usually once a month or talk about this at the board meetings or whatever it is to get the word out.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good program.
It's a wonderful program, and I keep wondering if it could have helped that gentleman that wandered away a long time ago now. You know? But you never know what will help.
But it's good, yes.
And it's free, and it's something that I hope everyone takes advantage of.
All right, very nice.
And another thing that we did at City Council yesterday was finally that building, that Office Max building next to Home Depot.
Oh yeah,
it's going to be occupied. We're so happy.
Can you tell us who?
Yes, I don't remember their name. I don't think they said their name, but it's going to be a luxury pet hotel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're going to have up to 200 dogs and 15 cats.
Oh, wow. And you don't remember the name?
No, I don't know if
I know a couple. There's several companies in this area. Wagley is one of them. I know them.
And
they're
Barkley.
Barkley. That's great.
And they're basing it on that, but they think theirs is going to be the first of its kind, and it's going to have indoor play areas, outdoor play areas. The indoor play areas, if dogs bark, because we don't want to disturb any of the residents, and we made sure.
I think that's really good.
Yes, I think it is too. And if people don't hear the noise from Home Depot, then they shouldn't hear dogs barking inside.
I think you're right. Yeah.
The ones outside they might hear, but those dogs can then be brought inside. And there's going to have lots of staff there so that they'll be overseeing the dogs.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Do you have any time frame yet? Because of course they have to do build out on it.
Right. They got their CUP. I don't know exactly when they'll be opening, but they're very excited and they're going to get started with it. And
that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's something that's nice to have, especially in this community.
Yes.
People go away and want a nice, safe place for their pets.
Right. And it's not just for boarding. Apparently, it's daycare.
Yeah, a lot of places have. I know near us, the company that we use, Wagley, is just one of them. They have daycare as well.
That's amazing to me.
Yeah.
I guess that's a needed thing.
Yeah.
And they'll have accessories also. And
very good.
A little bit of grooming, a little bit of behavior training. And so it should be, I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah. And another thing we did was finalize our notary. We're going to keep notaries free for residents that do like stocks and bonds, DMV, the vets and things. If you want to buy an oil well or do mining, you're going to get charged $15.
Right.
But I doubt if anyone here is going to put in oil wells.
Well, we'll see if oil or gold is discovered in this area.
We'll see.
Who knows?
And one thing I did want to say is that vector control, we're heading into mosquito season. I'm sorry to bring up a subject that's not real pleasant to talk about. but we have been tracking the advance of the Aedes aegypti mosquito. And there's like 3 different ones, albopictus, and a bunch of Latin names that doesn't matter. They're mosquitoes and they bite and they're irritating. They are now covering half of Orange County. Each year it progresses, and they're now here in the village too. Not disease yet, but the mosquitoes, which can be really irritating. We don't want to give them a home. Please tip and toss your containers, your saucers, any water, any standing water around your home, anywhere. I mean, it can collect in a tarp, it can collect in a potato chip
it's hard to figure
bag.
out sometimes, but
it is. It is. You have to be like a little vector inspector and go out and just make sure there's no water. We have our first human case of West Nile virus in Tustin this year.
I heard about that.
Yeah, and we want to prevent it. I definitely want to prevent it from coming here, but it's a joint responsibility.
Yes,
Vector is here all the time. And they tell me about it. They say, oh my gosh, these saucers are full. And they tell the residents too. But it can be difficult for our residents. I mean, if you're older, some plants are very heavy. If you can, if your plants are not somewhere where they could damage mutual property, turn those saucers upside down. Let the excess water run into the landscaping or tip it back into the plant. Even the ones inside your home, because Aedes live in our homes and like to bite us if they need their meal.
Good tips.
So outside you can wear insect repellent. Wear it over your sunscreen because they will be repelled by the smell over the sunscreen. If you put it under the sunscreen.
And you can get some nowadays that are almost like towelettes you put on there, and Off is the brand that most people use, but that's a lot of times easier to use. I want to we only have a couple minutes left, a minute left or so. The exchange,
our goods exchange is coming up. That's always so much fun. September 21st at 8:30 till 12:30. You can bring any appliances, books, clothing, anything you don't want anymore. You bring it and you put it out on tables, and you can take books or clothing or appliances from things people have left. We don't guarantee them. You take them as is because we don't test everything first. But this is a lot of fun. And at the end of the day, anything that isn't taken goes either to Goodwill or to the trash. So
very good. And that we'll remind people about that.
Okay, great.
It's about a month away. And we just got like 30 seconds left. Let's quickly tell people the Braille Institute, the Low Vision Wellness Series at Laguna Woods City Hall every Thursday in September at 1 o'clock.
Right. And one more thing, don't forget your dogs when it comes to mosquitoes. They get heartworms, so you can put a little bit of insect repellent on them too.
Okay, I didn't know that. We have 2 dogs.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You take care, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.